YouTube, what is up with y'all today? This is Neil Goodfella Neil coming through with another sneaker opinion, another sneaker talk, another sneaker review, all that stuff, guys. I'm a little late to coming around on the Nike Air Max 2 joint, man. Oh my gosh, man. Now, I originally wanted the regular colorway, the primary colorways with the the colorway with the red, white, and blue and yellow, but when I've also looked at some of the Retro Plus colorways, some hit, some miss, but there are a few hits in there for me, so I end up deciding to pick up on it. Also, too, I've seen the purple ones too with like the pink air bubble. Those are cool too, but I had to pump the brakes just a little bit because I was copping a little bit too much because I was, you know, at that time spending a little bit too much and I had a budget and blah, blah, blah. So this is the Air Max 2 Lite. Just real quick, and this is the box, typical Nike box. Just expect this, nothing new, nothing, just something regular. And the colorway on here is the white, black, and Habanero red. The Habanero red colorway is nothing new to me as far as the colorway difference. Once you actually put this up next to a real red, true red, infrared, or whatever, you actually start seeing that this one has more of a orange-like hue to it. So it's like an orange mixed with a red in a way, but a little bit towards the orange side, just slightly. But from far away, it just looked like a red sneaker or a bright red sneaker. So, yep. Let's get into it. Now, this one, I want it for sure. This one, I want it for sure. You got the typical mesh at the toe box, and you also got like that felt-like suede on the paneling right here. Leather paneling in the white. Also, too, you got the leather paneling for the black swoosh. Going to the back, you also have like a 3M reflective like colorway on the back with these two paneling right here. These small knobs. And going to the top, you also have that felt tongue. Kind of remind me of the Air Max 1 and the Air Max 90 recraft that's coming out. That has came out with the more the felt like color. So it's not like premium suede or anything. Going a little bit further up under the lace near the Dubray, you also have the white mesh. You also have like a mesh-like colorway going along the paneling right here as well. And last but not least, towards the bottom, the air bubble, you do have that nice green colorway. I just don't know. This is one of the part I dislike. Like, I don't know why they just didn't finish it off and put the green on the back. Like, why is it clear back here? Why isn't it like green? Why is it this green back here? Because it's on the other side as well. And same with this sneaker too. And what's another thing too that's a little bit weird is they put teal. They chose to put teal for Max. I mean, an easy black just could have worked, but you know, I guess they just want to change it up a little bit and add a pop of color. I've seen that done on the Nike Air Span 2 on another colorway I got with the yellow and blue, and then they put like that little hint of pink at the top of the tongue. That was kind of like weird and different, but it is what it is. Going to the bottom, you just got the typical traction. Not the most traction. But also too, I will say that these are very light. These are slightly heavier than the Ghost Racer. Like, these probably weigh about as much as two Ghost Racer, Nike Air Ghost Racer joints. Like, Google the Ghost Racer if you haven't seen them or whatever, but I definitely suggest that's a nice sneaker to walk in or run in or whatever. But these are not bad neither. I would say these would be second to as far as like lightweight go. The Huarache Light is also pretty light like this as well. It's not as heavy as the old Air Max 90s before the recraft. Like, the recraft Air Max 90s is a lot more lighter. So that lightness of that sneaker might be almost like this. But these feel slightly a little bit more lighter. Air Max 1, that's heavier than this. Air Max 95 is heavier than this. So if you're really big on that as far as like what's light and whatever, you know, easier walking ability or whatever, this one you don't really have to too much worry about, hence the name, Air Max 2 Light. So the weightedness on this sneaker is there. The materials definitely play a part as far as the weight go. And the fact that they don't have any bubbles here in the forefoot right here, I think also plays a part. Like the Air Max 95 Looks great, but it has Air Max units in the forefoot as well, which also brings more weight. This is not as heavy as the Air Max 93. Again, this is probably like the second lightest sneaker up, right up under the Nike Air Ghost Space Racer, if I'm pronouncing that right. But I did a review of the Nike Air Ghost Racer, right? Nike Air Ghost Racer on my channel. So not too much, nothing else though, guys. I mean, a lot of people already reviewed these kicks. I just want to show you guys, let you guys know I actually got them. As far as like look purposes and all that, I feel like GR wise, these are fine. GR still matter. You know, everything don't need to be like hyped or anything. Just buy what you like. What was the last thing I'm about to say to you guys? And mesh going through the toe box, through to the tongue. Oh, and then on the insole, nothing spectacular. Just dark gray and red Air Max 2 light. And logo on there. As far as my overall rating, like out of 10 for these, this particular colorway, this particular model, exactly. Let's see. I think a little bit more along the cherry side, somewhat with these. And since this Habanero, we go with the Habanero pepper a little bit. You know, a little bit on the spicy side. That's the kind of vibes I'm getting from this. And then you got like that plant green, because it's like that's like the stem or something. But I like the white lace in it too. Like those are the laces I like. And the way I have them laced up and everything, this is actually the way I wear mines. Because I just took them off with them being laced up. The way I like mines, oh, my rating, out of 10, I give these probably about like a 7.5 to an 8. Like an 8 on a good day. I know once the sun hit it and I'm outside and stuff, I'm like, damn, I'm so happy I copped these kicks. Or I might be doing a quick walk or something like that, or a brisk walk, or running some errands. This is that sneaker to throw on, lightweight, something you don't too much have to think about all like that. Again, I don't plan on like beating my sneakers or anything, but definitely a lightweight sneaker, definitely something easy, just slip on, put on. You know, you can get around town easy, quick, and fast. So that's basically it though, guys. I mean, buy what you like. Cop the GRs, man. GRs still matter. You'll be surprised, man. GRs probably make more heads turn than the hype stuff in some cases. So as far as the price, I got mine from a sneaker and stuff haul. This is probably around like $58, a little less than 60, so it's definitely worth it to me. Nike once upon a time had a sale on these, but I don't know if they sold out, but there was so many sales going on at the time. But these, for that price, for like 58 or something, however much I paid for this, probably like 58, definitely was worth it. The purple pair is definitely worth it with the pink air bubble in them. But yeah, so might cop those later. Hold on, drink break real quick. Might cop those later. The purple joints, depending on how I feel. Usually if I'm madly in love with like a sneaker, I usually go all out and get all the colorways and all that stuff, you know what I mean? This isn't that sneaker, really. I've seen that Air Max 95 colorway with the neon and gray. They've been pushing for the longest. Finish Line was pushing it for the longest before they sold out. And I was contemplating on that a little bit, but I just feel like that Air Max 95 neon green colorway has been done on so many kicks that I'm just, outside of the Jordan 4, which I'm thinking about copping, that Air Max neon one, outside of that one, I'm just ready for the real one to drop. I think it's supposed to drop this fall for like 180 plus tax, and that's fine. I know it's a hyped up sneaker. I think the typical regular price would have been 160 like the other Air Max 95s, but but again, though, guys, that whole Air Max 95 neon colorway has been done on so many models. Even it's been done on the Uptempo 95. Like, it's just like, man, goodness, man. I mean, it looks okay on that sneaker, but it's not the best. But I'm just like on some stuff like Nike, stop trolling us and just give us the Air Max 95 neon. You know what I mean? People still is gonna buy shoes from you guys. Don't hold us hostage with that, because I couldn't pick up the Air Max 95 neons when they dropped in like 2016 or something like that. So, and with this being like the, what year is it? The 25th year for the Air Max 95. I can't wait. So, and I don't want to have no reasons to buy a sneaker that I'm gonna end up selling down the line because I have too many neon colorways of the sneaker. You see what I'm saying? I do have a few more other colorways of the Air Max 95 neon S colorway on other sneakers. I just don't want my collection filled up full of those Air Max 95 colorways on all those different sneakers all like that, when the main thing I'm gonna be rocking is the Air Max 95 neons and maybe the Jordan 4 neons. And then it's maybe one or two more neon 95 colorways I got that's close to that or similar to that. But like that's it for me. Like I don't need all the extra stuff. And it's no diss to anybody that's getting them. You know, everybody got their own flavor and own style. Some people might like the neon 95 colorway on that. It doesn't look bad. I just don't want to overcrowd my collection with that one colorway on various models. I'd rather pick different colorways of those different models. Like this is a Habanero red colorway. Like this is something I can use for the summer, definitely for sure, springtime, all that stuff. So I've ran it on long enough though, guys. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Chime down below. Tell me what you guys think. Do you guys still cop the Air Max 2 Lite? I know this was kind of the stuff in 2018-ish, a little bit of 2019-ish. These was mass produced. Happy they were. Happy Nike took those out the vault. So us adults now, I know we was probably kids when they kind of like dropped, if I'm not mistaken. Now, you know, we can actually cop them since we're older. So it's good that they're keeping it. It looks pretty true to the old model too, but to the OG model. So rate, comment, and subscribe. I'm out this boy. Peace.